Hey everyone, I keep getting the question, what is Mutalisk Arc Slop? And apparently nobody else knows, so I want to go ahead and touch base on that and hopefully clear some things up for you. Arc Slop is the ability for a unit to move out of range of the initial cone of attack, but still take damage. Now this is a little bit hard to demonstrate in StarCraft because it's a little fast paced, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a short clip from League of Legends where I could better explain this. Alright, so this is Misfortune, and we're going to use her as a Mutalisk. The reason we're going to do this is because her ability will attack the first target and then bounce to the second target, much like a Mutalisk will, as you can see here in this demonstration. Now, what this represents is the arc. So you can see as I target the first enemy, we get this little cone that will indicate the range in which the attack will bounce. This is our arc. If the enemy is in the back of the arc, it will bounce and hit them. If the enemy is outside of the range, it will not bounce. The attack will only hit the first target and nothing will happen to the second target. Now, typically in a game, the units are not just standing still and allowing you to hit them. Much like when harassing a worker line, they're mining minerals back and forth and are constantly moving. So what the Arc Slop is the range in which once the target starts their attack, the bounce target has the ability to move out of the danger zone, but with the Arc Slop, they will still get hit as long as they were initially in that first range. So if I start my attack here, and the enemy moves so the angle is now like this, depending on the Arc Slop, they will still get hit even though they are no longer currently in the danger zone. So Muta having an Arc Slop of 180 should represent the fact that I could start my attack with this enemy in the cone, and even if they move all the way over here or all the way over here, it should be at the angle where the bounce will still go off and still do damage. Alright, so now what does this mean for us StarCraft players? Well, not really too much in the traditional sense. You're not going to notice it in most fights. Where you might notice it most will be things like blink stalkers and harassing worker lines. Since those units are constantly moving, that initial attack will go off, register the targets in the back, and as they move out of range of the initial attack, they will still take damage. This is going to make the Mutalisk attack much less janky and more consistent. Add that with the target priority, and Mutalisk are going to be much stronger. But by itself, it doesn't really do a whole lot that you're going to notice visibly. It's the targeting change that really makes Muta much stronger. Check out my full YouTube video for more explanation on the patch notes. Ascension awaits.